What a lot of people don't know about me is that in my early and mid 20s, I got super depressed. I actually moved to China to go after one of my biggest dreams, studying Kung Fu and Chinese and living that whole mystical Eastern life. And when I came back, I had no job, no friends. I didn't really have any goals because I didn't really know what to do now. And I fell into a really deep depression. And somebody here on YouTube asked me, what do you do to use habits to actually get your life out of that funk when it's all just gone to hell and you're just super depressed and nothing's working? Like every sphere of your life is just in the complete crapper. What do you do? That's what we're talking about in today's video. What's up guys, it is Alex Hein here, author of Master the Day. And when I moved back from China originally, because I moved back and the biggest thing was that I had no goals. Like I didn't know what I was gonna do now because I lived out that Chinese dream, that China dream. And now I came back and I was like, what am I gonna do every day? I can't see myself getting a desk job after living in China for a year. And I had no friends, so I had no one to go out with and have fun and blow off steam. Moved back in with my parents till I was 26. And I had no direction, which was the most depressing part. More than anything, it was that I had nothing to wake up to in the morning. Now these days, I'm more well equipped to deal with something like that if it happens again in my life. But here's what I ended up doing. I ended up coming up with these vital few habits in each aspect of my life. So on paper, what I did was I actually put down the habits in each aspect. Physical, what that would entail day to day. Okay, meditate 30 minutes. Okay, work out 1 hour a day. And then I put down mental. The mental goals were just jotting down ideas and strategies, reading books I liked, keeping a positive state of mind, and so on. The emotional sphere was really simple. I just spent time with inspiring people. It didn't matter if we actually did anything productive. It was just that I wanted to come away with a positive, inspired, relaxed mind, right? I was stressing myself out to the point of anxiety and depression every day. And the whole point was that I just wanted to just bliss out a little bit without having to become an alcoholic or without having to smoke some weed and just becoming completely stoned every day. So fundamentally, my vital few habits in those 4 aspects of my life were super simple. The physical one was as simple as exercising 1 hour a day. It could be anything from a walk to going into the gym. And since I love the gym, I just went to the gym. My one mental habit was reading 1 positive book a day. It doesn't mean I had to read the whole book, but I just had to read some part of a book for 30 minutes or an hour. My one emotional habit was spending more time with inspirational people. And then my one spiritual habit was meditating 20 minutes twice a day. So think about this very quickly. I'm not saying I went out and made new friends. I'm not saying I went out to search for a new job. I'm not saying I found my passion or all this stuff. I didn't change anything externally in my life. I just came back to the core vital daily habits to ground my life and build the foundation, the internal foundation, the health, the mindset, the attitude, the spiritual focus, the inner calm, just this inner stuff that allows the outer stuff to be more successful. It's like if you're in a relationship or a job and you have anger issues or you're a frustrating person to be around, if that inner cultivation, the inner lack of character is there, it's going to manifest in the relationship or the job. So it was really what we talk about, working on yourself. It sounds very corny, but it was actually those core 4 vital few habits, vital spheres, right? I talked about 4 things. I worked on those 4 vital spheres every single day. Again, I had no job, I had no friends, I had no prospects at the time because I had no focus. I had no direction I was planning on going in. And it was just doing those 4 things, those 4 spheres every day on 1 piece of paper, split it up. I set time aside for each one every single day. And naturally, as the saying goes, the rest is kind of history. I mean, it didn't happen overnight. I mean, it was a solid 6 months of doing these things every day before things started really turning around. And I mean specifically, mentally, emotionally started turning around. Because anyone can have a great job or a great partner or whatever and still be depressed. I just wanted to feel good on the inside on a daily basis. And it was these 4 things that I did on a daily basis that really helped me push through that funk. And thus far, 5 years later, I haven't really experienced any of that. It could happen in the future, but if it does, I have things like this video to remind me of what I did to get out of that funk. Again, every day it was just 1% better. 1% more in the direction, sticking with those tiny daily habits, and eventually it carried me out of that crappy phase. So I want you to leave a comment here below. Your tiny daily habit for today is to write down what your core habits are in each sphere that I listed. Now you could use the exact same ones. That's totally legit. You could, if you don't like reading, you could listen to audiobooks. If you don't like the gym, you can just go for a walk, play tennis, walk your dog. There are so many ways and alterations you can make to this list, but I would suggest if you want a template, just do the exact same things I did. Now, before you go, leave a comment right there below because I want to know what your core 4 spheres, what they're going to look like and what you're actually going to do. Whether your life is great right now, you just want it to be greater, or whether it's not great right now and you want it to just really become exceptional and just get out of that long-term rut, all right? So leave a comment quickly there below. Hey guys, it's Alex. Did you like this video? If so, there are 3 ways you can really stay in touch with me. The first thing is obviously to click the subscribe button right there. Every single day I'm releasing a brand new Tiny Habit video to help you lose weight, feel awesome, and live better. Second thing is you can check out my book, Master the Day. Brand new, just came out, it's been topping the Amazon bestseller list, and it's been getting great feedback. It's all about the tiny success habits to help you lose your next 20 or 30 pounds and get to kind of that next level, both in your health, but also in your life. And the third thing is, come visit me over on my website, modernhealthmonk.com. Punch in your email there and I'll give you a free guide on the exact 5 daily habits to help you lose your next 20 or 30 pounds. So go do those 3 things now, and I look forward to catching you in the next video.